Welcome back, dear students. In today's session, we will solve numericals on induction motor, part 1. So, the formulas to solve the problems are given as such. So, mainly we have 4 formulas associated with the problems under this section. So, the first one is to find the frequency. So, generally, the frequency will be given as 50 Hertz or 60 Hertz from the supply. If it is given, then there is no necessity to find the frequency, but there are consequences that they will give the alternator data instead of frequency. If the alternator data is mentioned in the problem, then we have already seen under the chapter 5a to find the frequency of the alternator. So f is equal to pn by 120. So this is what we have learnt. So f is equal to pn by 120 is the way to find the frequency, but here I have given suffix a for PA and NA because we are dealing with the alternator. Similarly, we have P as number of poles of induction motor and N as speed of induction motor in the upcoming formulas. So that's why I have mentioned this as PA and NA because it is associated with the poles and speed of the alternator respectively. So we know that F is equal to PA NA by 120. So once I get the frequency, now I can find the synchronous speed associated with the induction motor. So now just interchanging the same formula here. So if F is equal to Pn by 120, then Ns is equal to 120 F by P. Just cross change here. So you get Ns is equal to 120 F by P. So if you remember this formula, you can write this formula also. So from this we will get the synchronous speed associated with the induction motor. But now you see that here the P is poles, number of poles in induction motor, whereas here PA is number of poles in alternator, and F is the frequency obtained from the alternator, or F may be the frequency from the supply or supply frequency which is directly mentioned in the problem. So once I get frequency and once I get synchronous speed, then I can find the slip. So the slip S is equal to Ns minus N by Ns. Very important. So Ns is synchronous speed associated with the induction motor, and N is the actual speed of induction motor. Remember, Ns is synchronous speed and N is actual speed. So Ns minus N by Ns will give me the slip. So if in the case they have mentioned percentage slip, if you have percentage slip, then you must multiply this with 100. So you will get the percentage. Then finally to find the rotor frequency. So whatever I obtain here is stator frequency. We know that induction machine mainly has two parts, stator and rotor. So this F is the stator frequency. Now I must find the rotor frequency Fr. So Fr is equal to S into F. This S is nothing but the slip. So once you obtain the slip, you can find the rotor frequency, and F is the stator frequency which will obtain from the alternator data or the frequency mentioned in the question. So this is how we must find the rotor frequency. So please pause the slide and note down these formulas. Okay, now we'll move on to the problem statement mentioned. So a 6-pole induction motor is supplied by a 10-pole alternator. So alternator is mentioned in the question instead of giving the frequency, which is driven at 600 rpm. So if the motor is running at 970 rpm, determine the percentage slip and rotor frequency. So here let us write the given data first. So a 6-pole induction motor. So induction motor has 6 poles. So therefore P is equal to 6 is supplied by a 10-pole alternator. So this is also the pole but is of alternator. So I should represent it by P suffix A because alternator pole, and this was induction motor pole. So 6-pole induction motor, 10-pole alternator. So now this alternator is driven at 600 rpm. So the speed associated with the alternator is Na. So Na is equal to 600 rpm. If the motor is running at 970 rpm, and this speed is associated with the induction motor, right? So if the motor is running, so induction motor is running at 970 rpm, therefore N is 970 rpm, and this speed was with respect to alternator, therefore I have represented it as Na. Now determine the percentage slip and the rotor frequency. So from the given data, what I must find first? I must find the frequency. So the step 1 is to find the frequency. So frequency F is equal to PA NA by 120. I have told you already that the frequency is found from the alternator datas. So PA and NA is already known, 10 and 600. So directly substitute it here and you will get 10 into 600 by 120 as 50 hertz. So now whatever the frequency I obtain from the alternator is 50 hertz. So F is equal to 50 hertz. So now I have frequency and I have these datas. So second step is to find the synchronous speed. So since I have got the frequency, I can find Ns, that is synchronous speed. Ns is equal to 120 F by P. So now this P is pole of induction motor. So 120 into 50 by pole of induction motor is 6. So 120 into 50 by 6 is 1000 rpm. So synchronous speed of the induction motor is 1000 rpm. Next, I must find the percentage slip, because in the question they have given to find the percentage slip, not just slip. So slip formula S is equal to Ns minus N by Ns, where Ns is synchronous speed and N is the actual speed of the motor. So percentage slip, as I told, it should be multiplied with 100. So now I have Ns as 1000 rpm and the speed of motor N is 970. So substitute it in the formula here. I will get 1000 minus 970 by 1000 into 100. So this is 0.03 into 100 is 3%. So the percentage slip is 3%. So I got the percentage. So fourth step is to find the rotor frequency. I know that S I got as 3% or 0.03. So Fr is equal to S into F, where F is the frequency obtained as 50 hertz and S is the slip, and the slip obtained is 3% or 0.03, right? So Fr is equal to 0.03 into 50, which is nothing but 1.5 hertz. So I have got the answer for rotor frequency. So we shall move on to the second problem. So the problem statement is given as such. If a 6-pole induction motor supplied from a 3-phase 50 hertz supply has a rotor frequency of 2.3 hertz, calculate percentage slip of the motor. So here 6-pole induction motor, the pole of induction motor is given, frequency is given instead of alternator data. So your one step is reduced here. Frequency is given as 50 hertz, so there is no need to find the frequency again. And the rotor frequency Fr is given, F is given. So calculate the percentage slip and the speed of the motor. So given P is equal to 6, right, because of induction motor has 6 pole, and F is equal to 50 hertz and the rotor frequency is Fr is equal to 2.3 hertz. So by using these two, I have one relationship, right? So Fr is equal to S into F. So using that I can find the slip. So the first step here is to find the percentage slip. So Fr is equal to S into F. Therefore S is equal to Fr by F. So Fr is now 2.3 and F is 50, I will get 0.046. So percentage slip, this I should multiply it with 100. So 0.046 into 100 is 4.6%. It is that simple. So you have FR, you have F, you will get the S, because FR is equal to SF. I got the percentage slip. Next is to find the speed of the motor. To find the speed of the motor, I must find ns first, that is the synchronous speed. So once I find ns, then I can find the n. So ns is equal to 120 f by p. So f is supply frequency, which is 50 hertz, and number of poles in induction motor is 6. So therefore 120 into 50 by 6 will give you 1000 rpm. Therefore ns is 1000 rpm. Now I have slip, I have synchronous speed, so I can find the actual speed of the motor. So slip s is equal to ns minus n by ns. So this is the relationship which will relate s, ns and n, right? So s, ns and n is related with this formula. Therefore s is equal to ns minus n by ns, where s is 0.046 and ns is 1000 rpm. So from this I can find the actual speed n. So substitute 0.046 is equal to 1000 minus n by 1000. So this you can multiply here. So this will be then brought to the RHS, and this will be brought to the LHS. So you will get n is equal to 1000 minus 0.046 into 1000, which is nothing but 954 rpm. So the speed of the motor is 954 rpm. I hope you have understood these problems well. So these are the assignment problems. Do it yourself. If you have any kind of doubts, let me know. Thank you.